Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Double9radio. Hello, welcome to Double9radio.
Hello.
Okay, she's still there. I was a bit worried. I said, what happened? Did she disappear?
I'm here. Don't panic. Don't panic.
I was like, what's happened? As the energy goddess disappeared. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
I'm here.
Fantastic. But you know what? Yeah, my listeners always say, Double9, why are you always excited when you're on the radio? Why do you get so excited? But today, I'm telling them I'm doubly excited today. I can't even contain myself since I actually found out that this guest is coming on the show. I don't want to say your name yet because if I say it, I might jump around the room. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm so excited. I can't even hold myself. But not to keep them so much in suspense. Can you tell us who do we have on the show today?
Hello, everybody. My name is MC Charlene, a.k.a. the Energy Goddess. Born in Cameroon, raised in Norway.
Wow.
I'm excited to be here.
Fantastic. I want to say thank you very much for coming on the show and taking time out to come. I know you're always busy and, there are a lot of things you do, and I do appreciate that. The queen, the Energy Goddess from Cameroon, the amazing, energetic MC. The one and only MC Charlene. Oh my gosh! Wow. You must bear with me if I sound so excited. It's not my fault. It's just the fact.
Oh my God.
I've got royalty, on the show today, so I'm trying to contain myself.
Listen, I have that effect on everybody. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm not even disputing that because that effect is actually replicating on me right now. But I want to say thank you for coming on the show. Again, it's amazing to have you on the show, and I want to know more about who MC Charlene is. I mean, let's start with that. Who is MC Charlene?
MC Charlene, a.k.a. Listen, my name is MC Charlene, but my birth name is Charlene Ebaebi Egbe, and I'm from Cameroon, precisely from the English part of Cameroon, and I am a Bayangi girl and proud.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah.
So is Bayangi? Sorry to interrupt you there. Carry on.
Bayangi is a tribe. It's Mamfe. It's in Cameroon. It's from the English part of Cameroon.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I'm a Bayangi girl, and we Bayangi girls, we are special, we are energetic, we are hot, we are spicy, we are everything. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
Every man's dream.
Every man's dream. Should I start dreaming about MC Charlene now? Oh my gosh. Maybe is this what you're trying to tell me now? That I have to go to Cameroon and look for the Bayangi girls now? Or should I just have this one on the line? We don't know. Maybe at the end of the interview we shall find out. But again, wow. Wow. I mean, I love the energy. I love the energy that you're giving me right now. It's amazing. I know why they call you the Energy Goddess now, because I feel the energy. I'm trying to contain myself.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we know who MC Charlene is now, from Cameroon, Bayangi tribe, the English side of the Cameroonian country as well. An amazing country, I must say, as well. And you're flying the flag really well. So, I mean, what inspires you? What inspires MC Charlene?
MC Charlene. Okay, first I have to say, yes, I am from Cameroon, but I have lived in Norway for over 20 years.
Wow. Okay, we'll get to that. That's amazing.
Okay, yeah. So what inspires me, you know what? Let me tell you something. When people ask me that, I just ask myself, what inspires me? But actually, I really don't have a specific thing or person to say. I'm just this person who has, I can almost say I inspire myself because I always want to be better.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm a pusher. Like, I want the best for myself. I want to be the best I can be and do and succeed in everything I want to do. So I always push. So it's like I don't have anybody that inspires me. I just push. I inspire myself, and God, of course, has my back always. You know what I'm saying?
Amen to that. I mean, I like that. That's you. Doing your self-evaluation daily. Like you want to be better than what you were. The day before, and keeps pushing yourself to be the better, as best as you can be.
And
basically.
That's just it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned Norway.
Yeah.
You've been in Norway for 20 years. I mean, Norway. What's Norway like? What's the social scene like in Norway?
Norway is peaceful, calm, cold, and there are people not as social as England. When you come to England, you're walking around. Somebody's like, "What's up, babe? Hello, honey.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
you doing?
yeah.
Do you want a cup of tea?
You want a cup of tea, mate? You know what I mean?
But in Norway, if you do that, somebody will call the police on your ass.
No, wow. That's really. Thanks for letting me know.
Just kidding. But people look at you weird. Everybody's just very introvert. Everybody's just minding their business. It's peaceful. Everybody's working. It's just different. But that's why I enjoy Norway, because it's so peaceful, and I'm just in my own space. Everybody's in their own space. But that's also something that Norwegian people are not. They're not shy. They're friendly, but in a different way.
In a different way. I mean, I've never been to Norway. Maybe this should be probably my next destination. Maybe after the Corona.
Definitely. The nature it's full of nature. Nature everywhere. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, you sell it so well. And what's Cameroon like then? Tell me something about Cameroon for someone who's never been to Cameroon before. What should I expect of Cameroon? What's Cameroon like?
Right now you should expect chaos.
Oh my gosh.
Like Nigeria.
Like Nigeria? Is that where we're going now? Okay.
No, what I'm saying, Cameroon is a beautiful town. Listen, there's no place like home.
Yes.
So no matter how chaotic or how it's difficult, when it comes to politics and all, that people are, struggling and everything, there's still no place like home. So
yes.
I will always say Cameroon is home, is beautiful, chop day, you understand? No, there's good food, you understand? There's family, there's smiles, there's joy. No matter how hard it is, people are fighting and are working hard to have a better tomorrow. And I'm always proud to say that, okay, I'm Cameroonian and I'm African. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So Cameroon is good, yeah.
It is good. Okay, good. And the weather's always, it's not as cold as Norway, I presume.
Look at you. Is there any place colder than Norway?
Oh my God. I love that response.
No, Cameroon, like my town is kind of like an hour to the border. You can just drive an hour to the border of Nigeria. So it's hot.
It is hot.
It's very hot.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Hot.
Okay, so MC Charlene, we know about MC Charlene. We know what inspires you. But tell me, what is an MC? Who's an MC? How would you describe who an MC is? Yes.
An MC is somebody who takes the mic in an event and just entertain and make the people feel welcome. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're in a concert, like what you're doing now, that's what I do. Only I do it live. With
you do it
people
live.
On stages and crowds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, it's just taking over the ceremony and making sure everybody's having a freaking good time. The energy got to start.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you start out? How did you start out? How did you realize you had this energy? You had this, great entertainment, personality. How did you find out?
You know what? Like when people ask me that, I say, listen. When I came out of my mommy like this. What's that?
Oh my gosh!
You know what I'm saying? That's
okay.
what I tell people because the energy has always been there.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've been dancing since I was 10. I've always been the one that when I step into the room, there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of like the positive vibe. So I always wanted to be an entertainer. But, I also love food, so I decided, let me go and be a chef,
Oh.
So I became a chef for a while, but I was always into music, dancing. I was in a little dance group here in my city. And then after that, I was like, let me go back to school. So as I was starting to social work,
Okay.
because I'm also a social worker.
Amazing,
so as I
wow.
was studying, I was like, listen, I can't live that, entertainment side of me. I can't, So like 3 years ago when Pato Rankin came to Bergen, I went there. It was super late. I met some promoters. They were like, oh, you're super, you look fly. You're an artist. I'm like, no, I'm not an artist. They're like, yeah, you look good. I was like, oh, yeah, I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I started talking to the promoter. Then I said to the promoter, you know what? I would really love to host events. And the reason why I said I would really love to host events is because some years before that, my friend had like a fashion show.
Yeah.
And she just she was like, Charlene, you have a lot of energy. Please come and host my fashion show.
Oh wow.
And I took the mic and I was like, oh, this is fun, and everybody was entertained. And, I did my corny jokes. People loved it. Everybody was like, you're really good at this. And then fast forward now, years later, when I was talking to this promoter, I was like, I wouldn't mind hosting some shows.
Yeah.
So, and then the promoter was like, yeah, you should definitely do that. And then I spoke to my friend. My friend was having like there was a promoter friend of mine. He was bringing Jay Martins and some other artists. And I was like, you know what? Let me host the show. So he was like, sure, just do it. I came there looking fly, because I love looking
as always,
good. As always, looking good. So when I step on stage, say Charlene don't enter.
Whoa, the energy flows through.
You know what I'm saying? You have to feel it. When I enter the stage and you're not feeling it, there's something going on. We have to change, So I just picked the mic. I started hosting. Everybody loved it. And then suddenly somebody called me. He was like, yo, I want you to come to Stockholm. I went to Stockholm. I hosted Stoneboy, Kiss Daniel, and then I just got booked left and right.
Amazing.
Everybody, Olamide, everybody. That's it.
Yeah. That's such an inspiring story. I mean, the key word you mentioned there is fun. Fun is very key. So you enjoy what you're doing, and you just get paid for it.
Yes.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I love what I do. Ooh,
that's really good.
It's my favorite thing. Yeah.
So I mean, you went through, how you started with promoters, how you got your first gig, which was with your friend at a fashion show. I presume that was your first paid gig, that you went on.
Yeah, I actually did it for free. It wasn't
you did it for free? Okay.
Let me tell you about entertainment. Nobody starts getting paid.
I know.
You have to crawl before you can walk. And pay them bills. So I started like, sure, I can just do it. That's how I started. No problem. Because I knew where I was going. I knew when I stepped on that stage, they would call me back,
Amazing. I love the confidence. That's really good. So what were the early years like? You said you've been doing for like 3 years now, which is like, so the first year, the second year, what was that like? Finding your feet in that industry, trying to get promoters to notice you. Was that quite difficult?
Okay. Listen, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging.
No, please. MC Charlene.
Positive.
This is Double9 Radio. You're allowed to express yourself as much, as wide as you can. It doesn't matter. No bars held back. Just go for it.
Okay. So when you talk about noticing me, that would never be a problem for as long as I live. Because even if I'm in a little corner, you notice me. Because I'm always naturally curvy and cute,
Oh,
so that wasn't the problem. That wasn't the problem. Being noticed was the problem. The problem is carrying yourself to the level where people respect you enough to understand that you're all about your job. So I already knew that being noticed is not my issue.
Okay.
But when I came to the stage, I had to make sure that when I leave that job, you're going to respect me. This is not just a cute girl coming so you can try and, because, I know how, men are, when you see a cute girl, you want to come and, you want to come and touch, you want to come and interact, and you have your different agendas. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. You're telling me, so I don't know. I'm listening.
No, you know what I mean? Like a cute girl, a promoter, he wants to hit that. The nicest way I can say it is hit that.
Okay.
A lot of promoters are like that. That's just somebody, they see a cute girl, they want to get to know that girl. So I had to make sure that where I was going, I had to make sure that that's never going to happen. It's all about business and business only. So that's the part. You have to gain respect. And I made sure that was the hardest part for me, getting respect. And it was hard. Because I lose some jobs along the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Along the way as going on, I lose some jobs because they booked me thinking that, I'm about to hit that. And then they see a girl that she's hot, sexy, but she's got brains too. So and then a lot of men they're like, I'm not gonna book her, because they're not getting what they want or what they were, their intentions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Yo.
So within the entertainment industry, would you say that there's some limitations for female artists like yourself?
Yes, of course there's a limitation because you're a woman.
Mm. Wow.
And for some reason, men think that they run the world. Men think they run the world. I'm sorry to say it. I know you're a man. Don't be offended.
No, please, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I want to express yourself.
It's always pushing men. It's always pushing men. You can book an MC. You can book an artist easily. But when you're booking a woman, you're not only looking at her talent, but you're also looking at her. You get what I'm saying? It's like a double standard thing, or you gotta make sure she's looking. There's just too much. When you book a man, you don't look at how you're like, oh my God, look at those curves. You don't do that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they even doubt women. They look at women like, what can she do? What can she do in the pidgin language? What did she do? You understand? What did you want can't do yet? You understand?
Yeah.
That's the problem I have in this industry, is that I see a lot of men, like MCs, like being put on some of the biggest stages.
Yeah.
Seriously. And then when I see their performance, I'm like, what?
What is that?
Give me the mic,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's only, he only got booked because he's a man and his friend is also a man. You get what I'm saying? I don't see many women hosting this huge events like this men do, you understand? Like Afro Nation and all that. I want to see female MCs rocking the stages because we can, listen, when I pick up the mic, don't forget, this voice can go a whole other way. I mean, high to high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's time for men to understand and see that we also can host events, we can hype anything, and we can be the best musicians, and we can do it better. I'm just being honest. No hate, man.
I mean, I feel you.
No shade, man.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, because, sometimes I've had, recording artists on the show, and they've touched on the line of, having a bit of to work a bit harder to get, signed.
Yeah, you have to work harder. You have to push harder because excuse me, I'm being very honest now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes men, when they see a woman, they think with their dick. You get what I'm saying? They don't think business. They think with their dicks first. Some of them, not all. Some are very professional. I've worked with a lot of professional people. So I'm not saying everybody. I'm not generalizing here. Some. So, and some of them, when they see you, they're like, oh, she's fine, if you go on a date with me, I'll make sure you get that gig at that place. You get what I'm saying? That's the pressure.
Wow.
There's a lot of pressure. You have to look good. You have to do this. You have to do that, and that's the problem because it creates a lot of competition between women too, because of that pressure from men to be, it's a long, if I start today, I'll not finish.
Please start. Please, we're here. I want to learn more.
Yeah, that's why I'm just saying that, of course it's harder for women. It's harder for women. And it's always been that, even though us women, we are the ones who carry children for 9 months and push them out, you would think that we would have it easier. You understand? People will respect that this is women are strong, but no, you wanna use us. You wanna you think that okay, listen, if you go on a date with me, I'll put you on the stage. If you hang out with me, I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. No, why can't you just book me because of my talent? Why can't you just book me like you book the next guy?
Yeah. Yeah. That's really
Stop
important.
Sexualizing everything. Women are being there's too much sex in this industry, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
I want to make one point.
Sure.
I agree with everything you said because I have had a female, as I mentioned earlier, recorded artist, who decided to not go with the recording label to sign any record deal because of, insinuations or inappropriate approaches to say, let's do this, let's do that for you.
Very inappropriate.
Yeah. But do you think this trend occurs because other females have actually gone down that route?
Let it. I tell you, my son, Listen, should I speak Pidgin or English? Which one do you want first?
Anyone.
Listen, let me tell you, there are a lot of bad seeds. Those are in every family, in every family, there's what your parents would say, this one are bad picking, this one are bad seeds. You understand? The one who always makes every other person look bad. You understand?
Yes.
There are a lot of women like that who don't care to sell their bodies. That's why a lot of them get higher and are up there, because that's how you get up there faster. You understand? But the fastest way is not always the best way. But it's those girls who give us hard-working women who actually work and push a bad name.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, make it a bit more difficult, isn't it? Yeah.
They make it difficult. They give us a bad name. Like listen, when I post on Instagram and because I'm a sensual girl. I like to look sexy. I like to look cute.
Yeah.
A guy will come on there and immediately he will be like, "Oh, I can hit that," because they have that, because they're used to girls like that.
Yeah, that's a trend, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the trend. When you're showing a little bit of booty, I can hit that. No, you can't hit that. I will slap you if you try to touch me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that would be disrespectful.
Women.
Yes, you have to respect women. I mean, I know of something in the press where you decline, a very huge sum of amount. I think was on a deal you had to sign, but there's some circumstances around that deal which you thought, no, I'm not going, to sign that because of certain issues. I mean, do you want to shed a bit of light on what those circumstances were, or what the conditions to sign that deal were? I mean, you don't have to mention anyone's name.
The condition was like, no, of course not. It was like, it's just like, you go into an office, they present you a deal. I come back to Norway. I'm super excited because it's a lot of money and it's going to put my face everywhere in Cameroon. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm excited. And then suddenly this guy starts sending me this, starts sending me that, asking me to, for him to book me a ticket to Dubai. I was like, what? This is a businessman. He's a rich businessman. Like, and he's like, I can sign the paper. I've already signed. My manager has signed. We're just waiting for you to confirm and sign. But he's like, no, come with me to Dubai, do this, do that. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I, what is that? And then, the guy, one day I woke up and I saw my WhatsApp and there was a dick pic. So I had to block that nigga. I'm sorry to say it so direct, but that was what happened. So I blocked him and I told my manager that it's not possible, that I cannot be, nobody's gonna use me in order for me to get any deal. If the deal is meant to happen, it will happen by God's grace,
Amen.
But not by me being somebody's side chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was how that money left. I cried. I was really sad. I was.
I mean, it could be hurtful. It could be hurtful. Yeah. I mean, so what would you like?
Yeah, it was hurtful.
What would you like to see change within the entertainment industry? Concerning how women approach, concerning this kind of incidences where women are inappropriately approached to sign deals or to get gigs. Or rather, they have to kind of succumb to some certain circumstances or requirements before they actually get signed on. I mean, what would you like to see change within that industry?
I would just have to say, just look at the talent and what that person brings to the table. Just the way you do men. It's very simple. I mean, if a girl wants you, she's gonna come to you. Like, that's how I am too. Listen, if I want you, you will know if I want you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you make a pass at me and I say no, that doesn't mean that I have to lose on a deal because 100%. I'm not interested in you. That's wrong. And that has to change. It's okay that I am strong enough because I have my own. I'm a social worker. I'm a certified chef. I own my own company. So there's nothing you can say that will make me be as desperate enough to be, lowering my standards, just to get a big deal or get ahead of the game. No, there's nothing you can do. I have money. I can pay my own bills. respect my talent.
Amazing. Respect the talent.
That's it.
I think I would agree with you. Respect the talent, not the body.
Yes.
Don't get engrossed, in the body, and don't put certain requirements in place. Okay, so have you ever been in situations where you felt maybe you being a female actually worked in your favor?
I mean, being a female always works in your favor, no matter
I
what.
don't know. Is it? Okay.
Listen, being a female always works in your favor because even though, let me not contradict myself here, but even though, like, I'm about to laugh at this, but even though we say do not sexualize us, by nature, a man will always look at a woman if she's pretty. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the only benefit of being a woman because it will make him bend a little than it would do for a man. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I don't know how to explain it, but that sounded crazy. But that's being a woman. You understand? How do I explain this without sounding crazy? Because I've just been talking about do not sexualize women. But yeah, being cute, being a beautiful girl, it helps. It helps.
It helps?
Okay. To boost. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It helps to boost your career. It helps to, for people to notice you more. Do you know what I'm saying? Can I put it that way?
I don't know. So because it's almost like a knife edge, isn't it? It's a knife edge where you're thinking, okay, should I because you want to get noticed, you want to display those curves, you want to display the beauty. And at the same time, you have individuals, men who are like bloodhounds sniffing out my gosh, sniffing out, that sexy lady. Rather than go ahead with the deal, they want to try and put something forward. But I think you made a very valid point where you mentioned that if you do like the person, it's something that can happen. Or if you make a pass at someone and they say no, you should take it as a no. So.
And then just continue, just take it as a no. Because of course, we women have an advantage because women are women. It's by nature that a man will be attracted to us and want to go the little extra mile for us. That's natural.
It's natural.
Just do it respectfully. You understand?
Okay.
Just do it respectfully.
Okay. So would you say women sometimes use that know-how or that knowledge about men, pining for them to their advantage as well?
Like I said, there are some bad seeds in this.
Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere.
Like I said, yes. Yeah. A lot of women use that to their advantage. Of course, a lot of women use that to their advantage. I mean, yes, of course. Like, you're cute, you're pretty. You know that if you step into that room, that meeting room, he's gonna easily sign the deal if you wink at it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course, a lot of women use that to their advantage. A lot of women don't care. You can disrespect them as much as you want. That's their business as long as they get that bag. You know what I mean? So and that's how a lot of women are like that, but not all. And at the same time, not all that glitters is gold.
Amen.
Because you can get all the way to the top, and then your mental health is messed up.
Wow.
How do you sleep at night? My mental health comes before being a social worker. I know, you know what I mean? Like, depression is just one step away. Just do the wrong thing that your soul is not at peace with, and you will come back home feeling like shit, and crying your eyes out. Yeah. And I never want to be in that situation.
Of course.
So I protect my mental health very, very much.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Much respect to that answer. I like that because a lot of people don't pay attention to the key word you just mentioned, that the mental health is very important. It's very important because it affects individuals in ways that they can't even predict. Because you would
they don't understand.
You would commit an action or do an action, and how you react to that reaction could not be the same another person would react to it. So I think it's very important.
Yeah.
You mentioning that.
Very important to use that. And a lot of girls act like they don't care until they sit at home alone and then start reflecting, and the memories start coming. And then you're empty inside. You have so much money, but there's no joy because you have sold your soul to the devil. And God, that will never happen to me.
Amen. MC Charlene, that will never happen to you. You know, we don't want that. You don't want that at all. We want the energy goddess to keep shining and keep rising, as always. But on that note, we're just going to have a quick break, and we shall be back on the other side. You don't want to miss the next part of this interview. It's going to be fire. Stay locked on, stay locked in. It's your host, Double9, on Double9radio.
Great.
It's Double9radio. It's 1947-04-11-2020. Hope you're having an amazing time on the show today. I'm having a great time. It's the energy goddess, MC Charlene. She's been telling us a lot about herself, telling us about where she's from, telling us she's been in Norway for about 20 years, and also give us a bit of an insight into her first gig that she did as well. And she's still going strong. Expect great things from MC Charlene. So stay locked on. She's back on now. And we're going to carry on with the interview. MC Charlene, thank you very much for staying on and coming on the show today. It's amazing to have you on the show. Wow. You know, I feel like I know you already. I feel like, you know, I've known you forever. You know, the energy is still lifting me up over here. You know, but you know, great. But I'm going to say one thing. You know, honestly, just before the break, you know, when you answer the fact about the mental health, I think that is not being shared a lot within the entertainment industry, because it's very important.
You know, it's not.
People aware of this, because what happens is that they're so one-track mind to actually get to this destination of you know, I want to get there. I want to get to, you know, I want to get to the top, and you get to the top, and it feels a bit like, is this it? Do you know what I mean?
Is this what it feels like? Is this
do you know what I mean?
Is this it? Yeah, that's enough to make you depressed and even develop, you know, other mental health illnesses. You know, yes, that's enough to mess you up.
You're right.
You know,
You're
real
right.
good.
You're right. I mean, what would you say, you know, is the biggest misconception about MC Charlene?
Well, that part, like, oh, I'm sure she's loose. Oh, this one gets me, because I see it on blogs when blogs post about me. I said, oh, I'm sure this one has slept with all the artists. This one, I want to see it sometime. I just want to enter that comment, that blog, so give one person that is one heavy slap. You understand? No, because not every girl that you see with an artist is messing with that artist. No, I've never done that. You know, I connect with artists when I do shows. I connect with their managers so that I can do more business with them.
Yeah,
that's how smart I am. You understand? I make friends with artists to create business relationships. If an artist bangs you, trust me, he ain't even gonna remember you the next day because he already had you. That's all he cares about. But if you approach it on a friendship level and a business level, let me tell you, every artist likes the sound of money and the next show. This is just a tip I'm giving to some of you listening out there. Don't think that if you're with a big artist, the only way to his heart is by giving in to anything sexual. No. Talk about money. Talk about future shows. Talk about connections. You know?
Yeah.
So that's I hate when people have that idea that, oh, because they see me on a picture with Two-Face, or Two-Face has been with me, or because they see me on a picture with this other person, that person has, oh, they see me a picture of Kali, oh, Kali has hit that. That's so nasty. I'm like looking at, these people don't even know who I am. Like, I can go years without, you know, being intimate with anybody. That's not my business. I'm all about building my career and pushing and making money and building my business. I'm all about my business.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Yes.
I mean, that answer actually is very reflective of the answer you gave when I asked about, you know, the limitation within the entertainment industry, and also the fact that you was confident enough to turn down a deal because of requirements before you to sign that deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you're quite right. People would see you on social media, oh, she's taking a picture of that, and assume that, certain things have been happening, which is quite incorrect.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that's been a star, isn't it? People always say things. You can't really change that. But I like that you shed some light on that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you say has been the greatest fear you had to overcome, to get to where you are today? Because, I mean, you've done a lot of great things. I will go into that as we're going through the show. You've been there. You started as, someone who hosted a show for your friend. You loved what you did. You didn't even realize, it's not about the money. It was about you having fun and bringing happiness to people. But what has been that great fear? What's held you back in a way? Or what was that great fear that, you had to overcome and say, nah, I'm just going to go through this, to where you are today?
It's not getting, everybody likes validation. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a human nature to want somebody to say, I like this girl. This girl is good at what she does. I'm going to put her on this stage. You understand? I'm going to give her this opportunity. Being a woman, it has been very hard for me. Trust me, I could have gone further than I am right now.
Yeah.
If people could just see the talent and not think about, oh, let me just book my friend's friend, this man, instead of thinking she's a woman, but she can do it too. That has been kind of something that sometimes kills me a little bit. It's not that it kills me, but it makes me upset a little bit when I see men hosting shows that I could easily have done, and I'm like, I could do that. I approached you. Why didn't you book me? But at the same time, when I see that thing, I say, no, no worry. So when I feel bad a little bit, I just shake it up. I'll be like, hell no, next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if I don't get a show and I feel bad about it because I know that they booked due to connections and maybe because they don't want to pay me, I feel bad for a second, and then I just shake it and then move on to the next promoter, get my PR on this person, get my agent on this gig, send an email to this person. I just move on. But of course, sometimes it's like, God damn it, I could have been hosting that show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's the right thing you're doing. You're doing the right thing. You shake it off, move on to the next one, because there'll probably be a time where you probably be turning down shows. And I'm sure that already happens.
I have turned down some shows.
Exactly, that's already happening. Exactly.
If the money ain't right, I ain't coming.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that. I mean, you're the only female MC to host the Afrobeat Oh My Festival in Amsterdam. How was that experience?
It was so fun.
You're reminiscing now. You can remember that.
Yeah, the crowd was heavy, and with the more the crowd is heavy, the crazier I get. That's when you see the real energy. I was doing splits on stage.
Wow.
I was shaking my ass. I listened to that. It was mad. It was really fun. I loved it, and I want to do it again. I'm waiting for those people to book me. I'm like, yo, holler at me,
Amazing.
But I hosted the Afrobeat stage, but I want to be on the main stage this time, and I know that's going to be hard because there's some different people,
You gotta keep on trying. Gotta believe in that. Believe in yourself.
That main stage has thousands and thousands of people. Even though the Afrobeat stage also had thousands of people, but the main stage is huge, So that's where I want to be. I want to be on those big stages. I want to host Afro Nation. I'm waiting for them to be like, knock, knock, Charlene, have fun now. Welcome. Take this mic. If you understand, I'm waiting for Afro Nation to holler.
You never know. You never know. They might be listening. You never know.
All I need is the mic. Just give me the mic.
Just give it the mic.
And just give me the mic. Tell me who is coming on stage and I'm going to hype that crowd up for y'all.
Amazing.
That's all. That's
Amazing.
all.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, the name, the AKA Energy Goddess. Where did that name come from?
Okay, the energy goddess. You know what I mean? Listen, I just have natural. I am naturally, it's like I eat pepper every day because I'm always on top. Like I'm always hyped. I'm always positive. I'm always energetic. I love to share joy. So it just felt natural. I think it was the guy that used to be my PR. He was like, you should, like, I was like, MC Charlene, that's like the name. But he was like, you should have like an AKA, and I was like, yeah, I'm energetic, so it's good. And he was like, yeah, I think you are the energy goddess. I'm like, really? You think so? Like, what are you talking about? You are the energy goddess. I'm like, hey, damn it, I am the energy goddess. And I was like, we're going to call, and then he was like, I'm going to call you the energy goddess, and he posted it, and that's how it became. That's how it became. It started with my ex-PR saying, you are the energy goddess. And I was like, yes, I am.
you are really, I must say, because I mean you've hosted club events all the way in Bangkok as well, and Thailand.
Yeah.
That is amazing. What was the crowd like? Were you a bit like, oh my gosh?
Listen, oh my God, listen. I went there. It was just an invite, and ended up being like the treatment. Me hosting, listen, it was so good. Like it was so. Listen, the people are so kind. Like it's like here's water, here's this, here's that. Just this. It was people are nice there. You know what I mean? So nice. Yeah. Then when I was hosting the event, I think people got shocked because they do have female MCs there.
Okay.
They do. I saw that. But when I picked up the mic, people were like, "Whoa,"
This is different.
I was bringing out. Yeah, this was different. I was bringing in the audience. I was dancing with the audience. We were dancing on tables. It was lit. Like people were throwing money everywhere.
Wow, crazy. So how does that compare to hosting in Africa or in Europe, for instance?
I mean, in Europe, I try not to do that club events, but because I like hosting shows, you know. But I've done some few club events here in Europe too, especially Germany, and that's lit. I remember there was a time I was booked for a show in Leipzig. It was, and I did not expect anything, because I've never been to that part of Germany, and then I came there, the guy hyped me up, I took the mic, and then people were first looking at me like, who's she? Like, what is she doing? And then I started hyping. And then I jumped into the stage. And then suddenly I felt that, my energy spread like wildfire. You know what I mean? Like everybody was jumping on me. Like it was so amazing because they went from like, who's she to, oh my God!
Amazing.
That was really, but I actually have a video of that. I have to find that. It's been a while.
You must share the video. The video.
Yeah, I will. Anybody was like, yeah. There were even people humping me behind, like.
Dry humps.
Yeah, everyone was trying to dry hump me. Everybody was jumping on me. People were kissing me, like they were just.
Oh my word!
On my cheeks, of course. Yeah, but I think people just were like my energy just really spread, and they were like, "Holy shit, she's lit," and we were just jumping and hyping, and everything I did, they followed. It was really fun.
Amazing. I mean, what would you say?
So I was like, yeah.
What do you enjoy most about being an MC?
What I enjoy most about being an MC is the crowd. When I see them scream, they think they give me DJ, sweet my body.
It is sweet your body. She's, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this question now, let's know. So which country, hosts the best parties? Drum roll, we're waiting. Which country
holds the best parties? I really can't say about it. I can't
No.
do that because I've done a lot of shows in Germany.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it. I've been to the UK twice because after the pandemic, I'm definitely gonna
we can't wait for you.
More shows in the UK.
We can't wait for you.
For media tour, just introduce myself in a proper way,
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I can't say anything about that because I just enjoy every party. Like I had fun in Sweden, Germany. I was in Finland.
Okay.
I didn't even host that many shows in Norway.
All right, let's narrow it down. Okay, let's start with Africa.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Africa. Yeah.
There's
a different vibe there.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Okay,
yeah,
so which country would you say hosts the best parties in Africa then?
Nigeria.
Okay, that's where we're going. Nigeria's the one. Nigeria's the one.
We're just looking for that answer because you're Nigerian.
We said no. There's no bias here. There's no bias here. We're neutral. Double9 is not from anywhere. It's just it's just existing. So no bias. But yeah, I mean Nigerian parties are insane. You get the Lagos parties. Mm-hmm. They're quite insane.
Yeah, like there was when I came to parties, somebody, I don't know if he saw the flyer or something, but he came there, he came purposely for me. The guy had money, he had a bag of money. I was like, what is going on here?
He wanted to pay your.
Going to buy somebody.
He wanted to pay your dowry price and just take you home, quick.
I tell you, it was crazy. Nigerians can party. I love Niger people. They're my family.
Amazing.
That's how I see them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So who would you say your favorite Afrobeats or Afrobeat artists are present? Give us 5. Let's just go with 5.
I don't have favorites, so that's not possible.
No?
Because I love dancehall music too. I don't have favorites. I just listen to Afrobeat. I like Davido. I like Wizkid. I like Two-Face. I like Olamide. And Tiva. I like everybody. I have a taste for everybody. Cameroonian artists too are very good. A lot of them are very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Daphne, Mr. Leo. Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned Cameroonian artists there. I kind of struggle to find or hear. I apologize. I wanna play Cameroonian music, but I kind of struggle to find, the presence of the Cameroonian music out there. I mean, I had a Cameroonian artist on the show who's based here. Amazing artist. She's amazing. When she sings, it reminds me of India Ari or Erykah Badu or Jill Scott. She recently launched an album last month as well. Amazing artist. She's from Cameroon. But all other type of Afrobeats coming out of Cameroon, we don't really hear it over here. We don't really feel it. I mean, why? Why do you think that?
Yeah, and that's listen, I have been talking about it for so long that I'm just giving up. You know what I mean? If they don't want to brand themselves in a way that the whole world would know, would listen, would know who is this and what song is that's up to them. I'm giving up on trying to nag on those people. And a lot of artists do a good job, but it's all about marketing and promoting yourself. But I think the problem that we have is the French, because Cameroon has English and French. You understand?
Yeah.
So when they sing, they mix the both with pidgin. So it's natural that they will be more popular in the French countries than in the English countries. So that's another thing. And then the other thing is just marketing, promotion.
Yeah.
Putting money into different countries.
Yeah.
I think artist Stanley he's very good at doing that. I think he's quite good at marketing and promoting himself. And
You know what? For the language thing, I don't think the language should be a problem because we have South African artists who will listen here. Will listen to the Kwaito. I know about Kwaito. I know about South African house music, and they speak. Zulu, to speak, all the languages in there as well. But we still bop to it. Same as the French artists as well. They like the Congolese artists, they sing in their language, and and we do hear the music. But I think you hit the nail on the head. It's the marketing. Marketing and promotion.
It's the marketing.
It needs to be done more.
Yeah.
It should be done more.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm done nagging about it. I was nagging to a point where they were almost upset with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, why you dogging us on radios? And I'm like, I'm not joking. I'm just being honest. But if you don't want my honesty, I'm gonna just shut it.
Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah. Amazing.
So that's it. But I've been like that. I've been nagging a lot. But I am here to put Cameroon on the map. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, that's my job. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that proudly. That's why I'm always pushing myself. That's why you see me here, you see me there, because I'm doing things differently. I'm doing things differently. And not to say that a lot of Cameroonian artists are not doing things differently, but they're doing things the way they want to do it, and that's up to them.
Yeah, I feel you.
So
I hope it does change, because we like to, spread, the wings of Afrobeat, and all countries should bring the music forward.
I can send you some songs.
Okay, that'll be great. Yeah, we'll chat offline. Definitely, that'll be great. So, I mean, you mentioned your chef, your certified chef as well.
Yeah.
Energy goddess. That she can cook, she can move, and she can dance. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, I have a sports. No, let me start. But yes, I was working as a chef. I am a certified chef. I was working as a chef for a while, and then I decided to become a social worker due to an injury I had. I was like, okay, I can't be doing this forever. Let me go back to school. So I went back to school and I took my bachelor's in social work. So I'm now actually working as a social worker.
Amazing. That's good. Yeah. You're giving back to the society as well while you're still doing, your
I love my
work.
job so much. Like, yeah.
And I mean, you put it out there that you cook jollof rice as well.
Yeah, you need the video? Yeah, I cook everything. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, I was especially interested in that jollof rice that you cooked. I was wondering how it tasted. What did it taste like?
It tastes really good.
It did.
Trust me. Yeah.
MC Charlene.
It is really, really good.
So which country has the best jollof rice then? Is it Ghana or Nigeria?
Listen. No, let's forget about it. Let me tell you the truth that a lot of Nigerians and Ghanaians have still not got into their heads. The best jollof rice comes from Senegal and Gambia. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's called Benachid, and that thing can knock your head off the roof. It's delicious. So the other ones, they're good, but the best jollof rice comes from Senegal and Gambia, and that's coming from a chef who knows food. But just allow them to keep on fighting. We're enjoying the fight.
Yeah, enjoying the fight. Amazing. So, I mean, would you say, MC Charlene has any role models that she looks up to?
No, I don't.
No? Wow.
No. Let me tell you something. I get inspired by people's success.
Okay.
In whatever they do. You get what I'm saying? If I see this person, Oprah, being the amazing Oprah, Whiskey being the amazing Whiskey, Davido being the amazing Davido, and so on, everybody is pushing hard and building and getting bigger and getting more success. I feed off of that.
Amazing.
You understand? I get inspired to be better, to do better, to be the best I can be where I am. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at somebody, I'm like, oh, I want to be that artist. No, that's never going to happen because I am Charlene. Charlene can only be the best Charlene, the best MC Charlene she can be. So I wouldn't say I have a role model. I would say I get inspired by people's success to, do better for myself. Yeah.
Okay, great to know as well. Fantastic. I mean, there's one thing also. We kind of like obviously when we bring on guests, we kind of like do a bit of research on them as well, and we understand. You were the only black student in the class while you were studying as well. I mean, how was that experience?
I've actually always been. Most of the time, I've always been like the only black student. Like, and sometimes I've been like the only person who came from Africa. You know what I mean? The rest was born here or adopted. You know what I mean? So yeah, most of the time I have been the only black person. Especially in the class that I studied, I was the only black person. In my social work class, I was like 60 students. I was the only black person.
Wow.
When I grew up in my school, is it nursery school? I don't know how to explain it in English. I forgot how to say it in English. But yeah, and when I was a kid, class 4 or 5, I was the only black kid in my class. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I see. I mean, you were able to cope well with that, and no challenges whatsoever.
Yeah, of course there were challenges. They try to bully you.
Oh wow! How did you deal with that?
Yes, how did I deal with that? At first, I used to cry a lot. I was sad a lot, and then I took matters into my ass in my own hand. I whooped their asses. Trust me.
MC Charlene, the energy goddess, has spoken. She fought back.
Yeah, I fought back, and I gained respect.
Amazing.
They were either my friend or they were working the other way.
You either with me or against me. Move.
Yeah, that was it.
Exactly.
So that's how I had to. That's how I survived. And plus, being very friendly, and I've always been the energy one, the one who is jumping around and being exciting. So that was also a plus.
Fantastic. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back into the motherland. Let's talk about that briefly, because I know you have to go soon because of you have a show that you have to prepare for something or some video call. Anyway,
I'm actually going to work, but we can talk. I'm still here.
Okay, so I mean, what would you think? What are your thoughts about the ongoing protest in some of the African countries? The protests talking about police brutality, indiscriminate killings, bad governance. I mean, we've had reports out of Congo, we had reports out of Nigeria, and other Cameroon as well.
And the phone crisis. Yes, there's a war right now in the English part of Cameroon.
Wow.
There's a war right now, and it's very sad. And listen, I've been telling people don't want to hear. Listen, tell all those old papas, all thieves to step down and allow the youth to do better for their country. You get what I'm saying? This is the problem. There's no leader, because the leaders there are only there to benefit themselves and their family members. They're not there to do the job that they were employed to do by the people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad because after colonialism, you would think that, okay, these people, you would think that, sorry, I'm just checking something. Yeah, like I was saying, after colonialism, you would think that Africa now has leaders that want to see a better country. You understand? A better continent. But instead, they come into power and treat their own people like slaves.
Wow.
It's very sad.
It is.
It's very, very sad.
It is.
So
what
it's disturbing.
It is disturbing and disheartening at the same time. What would you say to the youths out there? What would you say to the people?
I would say to the youth, never give up on what's right and never stop fighting for your rights.
Amazing.
Because if you sit there, you will be slaves forever. How can you go to school and then when you finish, you don't have a job? But somebody who didn't study will get that job just because he's the friend of the prime minister. You get what I'm saying? Some kind of crazy way of living and treating people.
It
has to stop.
Yes, it has to.
Sorry that I'm raising my voice, but this really, really
I can see you're very, very
it.
emotional about it. Yes, it has to stop.
It is. It is. It's just evil. They all need to go to jail,
Yes, we do.
The system cannot change until all those old people who know nothing about their country step down and allow youth that are now, educated and know about politics to step up.
Yeah, you're quite right. Yeah. I do hope the change does come, because it is quite necessary
Change will come. Trust me. The youth have woken up. Change will come. Stop selling your resources. Stop selling your resources to Europe and America. Stop being fooled. When there's a war in your country, fight that war by yourself. Don't go and tell somebody to come there and get diamond and gold. You sign a paper, you sign the country's wealth away, you know, and then the little money that they give you take and keep to yourself. You know, how can you be enslaving your people? Like in Congo, they're enslaving children for their own benefit. Yeah, this thing gets me so angry. Like, sometimes it's my PR, when I write my PR, I have to go and delete what I've written because sometimes I get so pissed off, you know?
It is quite shocking.
I just can't stand it.
It is quite shocking. It is quite shocking. I mean, yes, it's sad, it's shocking, disheartening. I do hope the change does come. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do on a lighter note. You know, if you could have a conversation. I know MC Charlene, you know, is very young at heart, very young in person as well. But if you could have a conversation with your younger self, what would that conversation be? She's sighing.
I don't think it's something I would like. I don't think something I would say online, but on a lighter note, I would tell my. No, I did it. You get what I'm saying? Like, even though the struggle, I was always the strong girl. So the strength that I would have said to my young self, I had that strength to keep pushing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But if I was going to tell any young girl out there struggling, feeling lost, not feeling loved, just know that it's gonna get better. Just focus. Write a list on what you want to do. Write a list on what makes you happy, and just focus. Don't mind the people who aren't showing you love, the people who aren't giving you validation, who aren't appreciating you as a little cute girl you are. Don't mind them. Just keep loving yourself and keep pushing.
Fantastic.
Stay strong.
Fantastic. So is MC Charlene single at the moment? She's laughing.
Yes.
Oh, she's single, ladies and gentlemen. You know, MC Charlene is single. Get your applications ready. It's not going to be easy.
Oh, thank you.
It's not going to be easy, I tell you. But she said it's exclusively live on Double9radio. She is single, but get your applications ready. But it's not going to be easy because she's a strong one. I tell you that.
Yeah.
I tell you that. So, I mean, tell us about, share a fun fact about MC Charlene that no one knows.
I don't know. A fun fact about me that no one knows. I am very, you know what's crazy?
Go on.
A fun fact about me that nobody knows is that I'm actually very locked. I'm always by myself. I'm a loner.
You enjoy your own company.
I enjoy my own company. A lot of people think that just because I'm energetic, I'm like, woohoo, I'm like around a lot of people. No, I only have like 2-3 close friends. And if you don't call my phone, I ain't opening the door for you. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm very, I'm very, very loner. And that brings me peace because when I was younger, I was that girl that had many friends. I was that girl that people loved to be around, and it brought a lot of trouble to me too.
Yeah.
A lot of trouble, a lot of stress. So, yeah.
Wow.
I enjoy just being.
Enjoying your company.
Charlie, just being by myself. I enjoy my own company. And another fun fact is that a lot of people look at me, right?
Yeah.
And they think that, like I said, like this. Oh, she's on private jets. Oh, she knows the biggest bully. Oh, the girl is full of money. The girl, it didn't man them outside.
Yeah.
That kind of
yeah.
The truth is that I could even go like a year without being intimate with a man.
Wow.
I don't. You can't just call me and say let's travel somewhere and I'll travel. It's not happening. No, I am very I respect my body and my soul.
Amazing.
That means that I like to have a peace of mind. My mental health is very important.
Very important. Very important.
I don't allow somebody to use my body, you know?
Yeah. Very
So,
important.
but a lot of people don't know that. That's a fun fact because people think that, oh, just because she's sexy and cute, she's cheap or she's that. No, I think right now, you don't even, it's been a year or so. Like, people don't know that. People will never believe that if I tell them that I've not been with a man for this long. Because people think that, oh, she's just, you know, they post pictures, you know, for them. But I'm very conservative. I'm very, very, very protective of my body and peace of mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Man, you know, I feel like I know you already. I feel like I've known you for like years now. You know,
I'm too open.
you know, no, it's
That's
wonderful.
no problem.
It's wonderful. It's good. It's good. I mean, I want to say a big thank you for coming on the show today. I've so much enjoyed the interview of getting to speak to the one and only energy goddess, MC Charlene, who's been amazing, who shared a lot of intimate things about her and also her experience as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm sure you enjoyed the show as well. But before you go, do you want to say any final words to our listeners?
Yeah. Oh, I have to say, guys, listen. Yeah, of course, you can follow me on Instagram. That's MC Charlene Official. I own a company called Sweat Like This. I own a company called C Enterprise and a brand called Sweat Like This Fitness. So I sell like fitness belts and, you know, workout stuff. You know, I'm still building. So you guys, you can check my page out and just, you know.
So check our page out. That's MC Charlene Official. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen her work out in those, you know, attires. I mean, it looks amazing as well. It keeps you fit, keeps you in shape. As well, you want to check him out and do support the fantastic energy goddess as well. Follow her on Instagram.
Thank you.
And also, she does puts out videos out there as well to help you with your workout, especially.
And I've just been nominated.
Yes,
I've just been
also,
nominated for
yes,
the award.
yes, you have been. You know, look at that. Actually, almost forgot to mention that as well. She has been nominated for quite a number of awards, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is why I was so excited. I'm still excited, you know, having her on the show.
Yeah.
You know, the awards around the Scandinavian Afrobeat Music Awards, you know, nominated
I won
her.
that award,
Yeah, you won that Best Female MC Host.
Yeah.
And she was also nominated for African Pride Awards and also nominated for the Afro Diaspora Influential Awards as well. But there's one up present where people can still vote to ensure that you win.
Yeah, the link is in my bio. It's in my bio and on my Instagram.
Okay, fantastic. What is that called? Just tell them so they know.
Musical. You mean my Instagram? My
No. The name of the award, so they can vote for you as well. They can go there.
Musical.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a Cameroonian award.
The Cameroonian award. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Double9radio crew, Double9radio family. Let's together to win this. It's our amazing MC Charlene.
Link is in my bio. Thank you, guys.
Fantastic. So do grab, you know, go right away to her Instagram account and look in her bio. You can find the link on there and vote for her and make sure she wins. MC Charlene, the energy goddess.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in UK very soon as well. Do take care of yourself, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Too. Thank you.
Thank you once again. Thank you. Cheers.
Bye, Double9.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll call you back.